Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda CR-V 2.2 EX diesel. This particular car is registered DV62CWO, and mileage at the start of the road test is 85,948 miles. The reason we do these road tests is essentially so that anyone that's looking at the car online in an advert actually gets to see that very vehicle in operation. It gives us opportunity to go through the car and give our feedback on the vehicle, but more importantly to let you know of any issues that might be on the car prior to coming to see us. Road tests are also done on these very quiet country roads very close to our premises, so hopefully will be representative of what you feel. As you'll know from the advert, the car's been fully serviced by Honda throughout, and it pretty much feels like it. It drives really nicely, very tight, very taut. Engine starts absolutely immediately, settles to a completely smooth, even idle, and there's no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car for that matter, aside from a low fuel light currently illuminated. Temperature gauge running at a third, which is exactly where it should be on a Honda car as well. The engines themselves are just lovely units. They're very smooth and quiet, very un-diesel-like. It's only in the lowest gears, first and second, that you're aware that it really is diesel. These speeds, there's no kind of roughness to the engine. It's got a very smooth soundtrack to it. And unlike some diesels, it pulls through the whole rev range very sweetly, without not great surges of power, then nothing. This gives you a kind of really nice linear power delivery. They're a wonderful engine. Engine then feeds through clutch and into gearbox. Clutch on the car, absolutely perfect. Bite point is exactly where it should be. And it bites absolutely perfectly as well. Gearbox on these vehicles, I've always maintained is a superb gearbox. It really is. It's just so nice to use. I mean, you'd expect it in a much sportier car because it's so short in throw, and it's the feel in every gear, the accuracy, the definition of the gears is just brilliant. It really is, and it's a object lesson to other manufacturers in how to do a front-wheel drive gearbox or work where the engine's mounted at the front with transversely. It is astonishingly good, and I cannot feel any wear in it at all. It's absolutely spot on. Steering of the vehicle, they're lovely and direct in these cars. Quick to change direction. It feels precise, very accurate indeed. And just really nicely weighted for the car, and it's really nicely tuned to the chassis as well, so it's not slow and cumbersome, but it's not so quick that it unsettles the car, and they've struck a really lovely balance with it. It also tracks absolutely dead straight, and there's no vibrations at this speed or any speed that I can feel up to the legal limit either. Chassis of the vehicle, what I'm looking for on road tests is basically, when you're going over a bump, which I'm about to do now, which is why I time it, so just to hear, you'll hear it hitting the bump, but what you shouldn't get are any kind of secondary noises, anything sort of clattering underneath, and there's nothing at all. It's absolutely spot on. They're also very comfortable cars, really nice ride quality, but it's also very settled through the corners as well. It doesn't pitch and wallow about like some cars. Brakes on the car, very good. The last MOT, I think the only advisory was the front brake pads were wearing a bit thin. Well, it's now had brand new brake pads fitted to the car. They were down a bit, they were plenty left really, but we've done them as a matter of course. But the brake pedal itself, when you hit the pedal, it's nice and solid, pulls the car down straight, doesn't pull violently left or right. So all in very good order there. Looking around inside the car, just a brilliantly made car. No squeaks, no rattles, just feels a really solid, well manufactured vehicle, which is exactly what it is. But it's just a lovely place to sit. This colour combination's lovely on the car because it brings a kind of a brightness to the interior. Very nice quality of interior materials, but the layout is just joyfully simple. You've got a lovely sat nav working perfectly, very simple and easy to use. Dual zone climate control, which pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way, but it's just the quality of the switch gear which is just really fantastic. Dashboard, everything working. Likewise, steering wheel multifunction, all the things that are meant to operate on there working exactly as they should with the cruise control. Do it now, it works perfectly. Then you've got audio controls up here, voice activation, HFT buttons down here, and then your information display down there. As I said at the start of the video, the point of it, as brief as it is, just to show you the car in operation, but the car drives absolutely fantastically well. Any questions, don't hesitate, please do give us a call.